Yo, what is going on? It is your boy Luke. Welcome back to another video. I try to make 2 to 4 vids a week. So if you're here, be sure to subscribe, make sure to like and comment any stories or just any recommendations or anything you found funny. I greatly appreciate it. The goal is to keep going with this channel. I love this channel. I love Reddit. I love Minecraft, and I want to keep going. So yeah, hope you have a great day and enjoy this vid. Now we are back at a classic subreddit for this video. It is r/am I the asshole. And essentially, I like to go through the newest stories, and I realize I don't really like to do the long stories. The long stories can be more entertaining, but I think like the short to medium stories have the best juice and the best stuff to work with. So yeah, we're gonna read a couple stories today. We're gonna have fun, and yeah, let's go. Okay, so on the first story on r/MIDS, so we have a story from user background zone 8814. Here's the title. Am I the asshole for telling my friend I'd rather play games by myself without her? I have this friend, I'll call her Nat, that I play games with almost every day after school. We play a bunch of different games together almost every day, and this happened to us a few days ago. So we were gonna play Marvel Rivals as usual, but Nat's computer suddenly had some issues, and whenever we tried to play the game, her game would lag really bad. We still tried to play together, and I told her she could take a break if the lag wouldn't get better, and she didn't want to play. But she says she still wanted to try. While we were playing together, she'd constantly say, I don't want to play this anymore, I can't even move, I can't do anything, I literally can't even play the game, this is not fun, etc. And we went on a pretty bad losing streak because of it. I felt bad and tried to comfort her the best I could and told her hopefully her parents can fix whatever's wrong with her computer. But she'd just say they aren't going to do anything and go back to repeating the same things again, no matter how hard I tried to make her feel better. And like at that point, what more can I even say? Whenever I try to comfort her, she just keeps saying negative stuff that went nowhere, and it's not like I can ignore her talking because that would get her mad too. Happened before when I was locked in and missed her messages and she got mad at me. So we just ended up both of us not having any fun. So I told her it's okay if you don't want to play. I'd rather play by myself if we both can't have fun together. She just said yeah and left the game instantly after I said that. This isn't the first time she acted this way. She has this negative attitude about whatever we're doing, and she keeps talking about how she's not having fun and how much it sucks. She does it even when there's other people with us, so it becomes awkward for everyone. Whenever I or other people say, she just gives a dead end answer, so I just took everything in and comforted her. After all of this, I tried to talk to her at school, but she'd ignore me, and she wouldn't reply to my messages. I asked her the day after if she wanted to try playing any other games, and she said, no, you said you don't want to play with me, and ignored me. She also kept vague, depressive posting on her Instagram story notes about how she's not doing well and how it sucks having friends. A friend even told me Nat came to her and talked about how if she just disappeared, it would just take the dead weight off of other people's shoulders. Am I the asshole for making Nat feel this way? Were my words too harsh? Wow. Okay, so you're not the asshole for making that feel this way. You have no control of how you make other people feel. She has been a sore loser and pretty much like mean and just a Debbie Downer the entire time you play Rivals together. You literally said all the time, she keeps saying, I don't want to play this anymore. I can't move. I can't do anything. I can't play the game. This is not fun. And you end up just losing, which is fine. But even then, it's like, you're trying to comfort her, trying to tell like, her parents can fix it, and she's just like, nope, there's no point, they aren't going to do anything. And she just keeps, being a Debbie Downer. No one wants to play with that. You even said like whenever you and her play with other people try bringing it up and she keeps going. And the fact that you try to talk to her at school and be like, hey, there's other games we can play, she's like, no, you don't want to play with me. So she gets to be mean and dead end to you, but whenever you are kind of direct and blunt with her, she instantly wants to cut you off. Also, whenever you ignore her messages, also, you literally said when you were locked in the past and missed her messages, she got mad at you, but now she could just ignore you and all of your messages when you're trying to make things right. So it's like, I think her actions finally caught up to her, and when someone is direct enough to tell her how it is, she just instantly shuts down and is vague posting on Instagram. I get it. It seems like you guys are young, high school maybe, but I'd say just focus on same energy. Don't keep trying to pull at her to be friends when she wants nothing to do with you. You have to just let her breathe, and as a result, let yourself breathe too. Okay, so for this next subreddit is we are on r/mi the butt face. Just pretty much the same thing, but similar. All right, here we go. This comes from user ny_stelio, and here's the title. Am I the butt face for deciding to keep something for myself when a friend offered to buy it? The universe recently decided to bless me with an expensive fishing rod that I basically got free when I found a broken one and turned it in for a very cheap warranty, way less than it was worth. I texted my friend about finding the broken one and sent him pics of the new one. He offered to buy it for me for less than the sticker price, but was still within reason/negotiable. I'm mainly torn because on one hand, my friend owns a boat, and I don't own one and fish off land, and we have been out fishing many times together, and selling it to him would be a nice gesture/way of saying thank you. On the other hand, when am I ever going to have something like this drop in my lap again? I'm pretty dead set on keeping it for myself, and when I told him that, he said no worries. I couldn't post this on Am I the Asshole because there's no real conflict here and we're still friends, but it's just something I want to clear from conscious if I made the right call. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, the question is, are you the butt face for deciding to keep something for myself? It's like, no, you found it. And your friend literally said, no worries. Literally, the first comment said, absolutely not to be fair. I think your friend was telling the truth about no worries. He probably has really nice ones, and I can't see him not being genuinely happy for you. Now, if he starts acting off when he was lying out of his butt about no worries, I wouldn't give it another thought. Now, go out and catch some big fish. Exactly. You are a rookie fisher. He has a boat. You found a good thing. You really like fishing, and you said you're dead set on keeping it. You love it, so go. And your friend said no worries. But as the commenter said, if your friend starts to switch up or be weird or starts talking behind your back, then cut him off or talk about it appropriately with him because that's whack. He literally said no worries and you said you want it and you are the one that found it. So come on, I think you know you get to keep it. So yeah. All right, so this next one comes from the Reddit Am I Overreacting by user Sky Blue Fire. Am I overreacting for not wanting sex? I have a tough month of work and studies. I told my BF beforehand that my libido might be lower than normal. This happens when I am very stressed. My libido goes down. He said that it was alright and thank you for telling him. 3 weeks have passed. My BF is super grumpy. He constantly makes jokes saying that I'm neglecting him. Whenever someone else has S3X, he says at least they are getting it. Today, I was surprisingly in the mood. Considering all my BF's comments, I tried to initiate sex thinking he would be happy with the alignment of moods. Instead, he rejected me. He said it was unfair how now I was in the mood that they should have sex. I was confused. I told him if he was not in the mood today, we can have sex another day and it was all good. That we could find a time where we are both in the mood. My BF got very upset at me. He said that I didn't get it and that we only have sex when I wanted to. He said that this was unfair. He said he is always in the mood. He then asked me if I was angry that he wasn't in the mood. I said no, of course I am not angry. This made him even angrier. I'm super confused. Am I overreacting for wanting sex when I am in the mood? I understand it sucks for him. My libido is low this month, but at the same time, it's only 3 weeks, and we did have sex recently. It has been 8 days since the last time we had sex. Also, I always validate him that I am still attracted to him. It's just that this month is very stressful. Okay. I love this story for multiple reasons. Okay, so it seems like you guys are young. You said you have a tough month of work and studies, and you correctly said to your partner that your libido is low. You are in a loving relationship with your boyfriend, and you told him, correctly prefacing, hey, this is a warning, my libido is going to be low. I'm very busy. When I'm stressed, my libido goes down. And he said that was all right, and thank you for telling him. Turns out he was not prepared. He didn't realize that libido being lower means going 3 weeks without sex. So as a result, your boyfriend is always grumpy, joking, and he starts to get insecure and resentful towards you, so that when you finally do want to have sex, he kind of sees it as like, what is the point? If I only want to do it when you do it, then you're not going to want to do it when I do it. So it's just you have all the control. You know, it doesn't even matter if I want to at this point. We only do it when you want to. But it's kind of immature because she's very stressed and you're in a loving relationship with her. So you should be understanding. And she already told you this. She literally prefaced it before the month started. So, yeah. But I will say for the user, I kind of want to give her a bit of a reality check. She says, I understand it sucks for him that my libido is low this month, but at the same time, it's only been 3 weeks. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. 3 weeks is a long time. Wait, but I'm also confused on what she said. She said at the same time it's only 3 weeks and we did have sex recently. It's only been 8 days. So what do you mean? It's only been 8 days since the last time we had sex, but it's been 3 days? I mean, you say it's been 8 days since the last time you had sex, but it's still only been 3 weeks. Like what is it? Is it 3 weeks or 8 days since you had sex? But yeah. I think this girl needs to realize that men have way higher of a libido, especially young men. Like if it was up to us, we would do something every single day. But I also think this guy's kind of tripping because if you're in a loving relationship, you kind of think about sex less often and you can always, you know, do other means in order to um relieve yourself, you know. This is what happens when you constantly rely on her. It's like because she doesn't want to, you don't get to do anything whatsoever in 3 weeks, which will make you angry. It just will. It's like having a sugar addiction, not being able to have any chocolate for 3 weeks. Like you're gonna be mad. And this comment says it perfectly from Why Man Dude. Not overreacting. He should value you way more than that. If he's getting this upset, then he sounds immature, in my opinion. A real partner will not pressure you or weaponize their emotions to get you to do something you don't want to do. This is true. If you're in love and a real partner, they wouldn't be pressuring you. They wouldn't be weaponizing emotions. They wouldn't be doing any of that. They would just let you have it, you know? Okay, so here we go. The last one for this video is on r/relationship advice by user throwra junko gore. Here's the title. Why would my boyfriend 23 male be hiding his Instagram stories from me 20 female? My boyfriend of a few months recently started hiding his Instagram stories from me and I need opinions on why he would possibly do this and advice on how to approach this. His account is private so I can't check on another account. None of my friends follow him and I'm not close enough to any of his friends to ask them about it either. Extra info. This is the second time he's done this, and the last time he did this, he had posted a story that had to do with me in a way. It was a collage of photos that included a painting I made for him and a dinner we had together. I need to know how I should ask him about it, or if I should ask him at all. I did try to subtly mention the fact that I can't see his highlights anymore of a text, and he seemed kind of upset after, so that's why I need other people's help. TLDR, my boyfriend is hiding his Instagram stories from me and I have no way of checking what he is posting, so I need advice on what to do. Communication, ma'am. That's my advice. You need to tell him either in person or call or text and be like, hey, I can't see your posts. I can't see your stories. I can't see your notes, whatever it may be. I can't see it and I know you're hiding it. Why are you hiding it? If you're in a relationship, you shouldn't be hiding anything. Right? Like this is one of those things where you just have to rip the band-aid off, even if it ends in a fight or breaking up. It's like you are gonna end up building this resentment that he's always hiding stuff from you, and eventually it's gonna manifest into trust issues. So I'd say just talk about it and be open and have the conversation. Good luck. And with that, we're gonna end the video. Hopefully you enjoy these Minecraft Reddit videos, 2 to 4 vids a week. If you enjoy this, like, comment, sub. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.